In the news tonight, High Court bail for former media worker serving 4-year jail sentence for drug trafficking. And vendors union hoping to address several issues with the newly elected council.
The vendors don't want to have problems, but then again, we must know who is who out there. If there are persons who come, probably they need to survive also. We will work out how it can be done in order. There's always...
Zenil Williams, a former communications officer who pleaded guilty to drug trafficking, was sentenced to 4 years imprisonment and fined $14.4 million, is out on bail. Williams returned to court and was granted bail after an attorney made an application to the chambers of the Director of Public Prosecutions. The case was heard before Justice Sandil Kissoon. There are reports that the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit was not involved in the matter, and this was communicated to them when an objection was made to Williams being granted or pretrial liberty. Attorney at law Nigel Hughes, who is representing Williams, informed the court that Kanu falls under the purview of the DPP chambers. Further, it was also conveyed to the court by the state attorney that the DPP chambers receive bail application, and if the matter is considered one that is serious, then the application would not be forwarded to the Drug Enforcement Agency. Williams, the former communications officer at the Department of Public Information, pleaded guilty to drug trafficking after she was busted with 21 pounds of cocaine strapped to her body and concealed in her carry-on luggage. Prior to being sentenced, Williams had switched from a guilty plea to a not guilty plea and then back to a guilty plea on which she was sentenced. Charged along with Williams were 27-year-old JRA officer Shumika Caesar and 33-year-old Kanu officer Anil Suko, both of whom pleaded not guilty and were released on $750,000 bail each.
Extra lime, lemon, and you will agree. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime. And when we drink it, drink extra. And when we drink it, drink extra. When we drink it, drink extra. Hey, well if you're in the party or line, I don't like it from the first time. When you see the two, they combine. It's a drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. Extra lemon and lime. Extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
It's here! Igloo Ice Cream Fruit Bars. 4 mouth-watering flavors. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, and soursop. A beautiful combination of real fruit and igloo ice cream. Go old school with Fluty Popsicle. Classic flavors and refreshing goodness. Available at Igloo outlets and all your favorite shops.
Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPS CCU, the credit union you can bank on.
I'm Anshul. I'm the manager over here at Brooklyn Institute of Vocational Training. We provide home health tech training here. For that, we have flexible classes, which includes morning, evening, and the weekend class. You can choose any class, whichever is convenient for you. Also, this career is now at the peak. This career pay rate increases from 1909 till up to 2109 now. I speak different languages, which includes Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, Bangla. and our certificate is recognized all over the New York because we are licensed from Board of Education. Once you graduated from our school, you can work with any agency anywhere in New York. Our address is 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. Guys, I know the name is Brooklyn Institute, but we are located in Queens. I repeat the address, 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. 11419 is our zip code, and my number is 929-386-0092. If you have any questions, you can always call me, and I will be happy to answer all your questions. Don't forget to check our website www.myBrooklyninstitute.com. Come join our school and get home health aid certificate, as we like to believe changing lives one student at a time.
There are several issues affecting vendors and stallholders that need to be addressed. This is according to Ian Andrews, president of the Guyana Market Vendors Union. At the press conference at the Critchlow Labour College, the union said they were hoping to continue the good cordial relationship with the newly elected Mayor Alfred Mentor and Council.
There are revenue persons who do not collect revenue from stallholders and wait until like so many months when Easter come, they come and they say, oh, the council summer, they want all one time. They're refusing to take. It's like if somebody saving with you, we will need to look at that. Two is that there are a lot of these, along the main carriageway, a lot of these kind of carts of people pulling, selling large piles of things. Complaints have been made to the constable at the highest level, and they would have said to us, they can't trouble them things. We can't do nothing but it. We want it to be addressed because when these people are there, the regular stallholders and vendors are blamed. You know, we know where these people come from, but we know they're there, and how they behave is nobody could talk to them. So we need to highlight it to discuss that because it has to do with enforcement. And we have found that these constables, I think they're disillusioned. They've been in the job long, nothing seems to happen, so it's everybody for themselves. We need to be able to let the constables them feel that they're persons who are looking out on their behalf also. They just need to do their work properly.
According to Andrews, there are 4,997 stallholders and 2,500 street vendors, including itinerant vendors, and this can become much more when there is seasonal vending for Christmas, Easter, and Mashamani.
I think that, the vendors don't want to have problems, but then again, we must know who is who out there. If there are persons who come, probably they need to survive also. We will work out how it can be done in order. That's all we're saying. But there's the disorder, the corruption, where there's disorder, there's always room for corruption, And that's what we're trying to avoid, because vending in many instances areas, it's not really a legal thing. But the socio-economic problems that we have has exacerbated the situation whereby our leaders probably have no other choice but to let people try to survive. But it must be done in an orderly fashion. That's what we're saying.
The union was formed in 2016 to have an organized body to engage the council on vending and issues affecting stallholders. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.